Yo, what's good, y'all? So, again, another DC video today. So, let's talk about it. So, today's build, as you can see from the title, it's a Hard Devices build. Now, this build is pretty much the same as the last one. The only difference is I just took out my group breakout just to have like different buffs and stuff. That's pretty much it. So, let's talk about the artifacts real quick. We got manacles, Everyman, Heart of Isis, Eye of Gemini, and Lazarus Pitwater, as always. Then with allies, I ended up using Professor Zoom. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I don't really test out my allies. I don't do a lot of research like how other people be doing. I just know that with Professor Zoom, um, obviously when you're in combat, your pull abilities grant like a bonus supercharge, and your supercharge grant is by plus 13. So I don't know, if it actually helps or not, but if it doesn't and I'm a dumbass, just let me know. You could use anyone else. I don't know who oh wait. I use feature Lex Luthor. My bad. See how I'm just forgetting y'all. But yeah, if you don't have Professor Zoom, you could use future Lex Luthor and call it a day. And again, you can also replace Nubia with Static Shock. Now, same thing as usual with the super speed specs, nothing in weapons. And if you don't have Heart of Isis, but you do have Eye of Gemini and Scrap of the Soul Cloak, you can use those together. And instead of buying Word of Power, you can buy Pheromone Bloom as a substitution. But make sure you do buy a Hard Light Shield just in case. Um, the usual spec, kind of like a Rage, but instead of putting all your points into health, you put all of it into dominance. Your usual 10-10, put all into dominance, and put the rest into health. And any points left over, just throw it into restoration. And oh yeah. Loadout. Gemstone, Shield, Earthing Grip, your Word of Power, Epicenter, Jackhammer, and Heartlight Shield. So, if I'm being honest, this build is practically the same as the old one. Like I said, the only difference is the group breakout is just taken out. So, if it's a boss fight where you don't gotta worry about ads ever, then you could take away Epicenter and you can obviously replace it with the if I can find it, the group breakout, and boom, you got two things that are gonna help you out. You know, Heart of Ice is going to give you different buffs and gives you increase in defense and stuff like that, and it helps you get a lot of more health. Sorry. And when you're in that pool that Eye of Gemini gives you, restores some health and supercharge, so it's really helpful. But that's really about it. No commentary again for this build. So I just see y'all in the next one.